everybody, and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. I'm Tutu Gold. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I do a slick back on my TWA. I actually already started this video 3 times, and every single time my mic decided that it didn't want to work anymore. Here's to hoping that 3 is the magic number. I just came out of the shower. My hair is wet. I was in the shower for like 45 minutes just trying to wet my hair. I am a low porosity girly, but I do have my spray bottle on hand because you know the water just likes to roll off us low porosity girls. Hair. Starting off with moisturizer, I am using the Wonder Curl Moisturizing Hair Pudding. This is my favorite moisturizer for low porosity hair. I've used this 4 times. And I still have a good amount of products left. This is one of those products that a little really does go a long way. I just take an amount like this, disperse it all throughout my hair while it's still soaking wet. I'm gonna start off by brushing out my curls. This is my favorite comb if you have natural hair and it is short. It's like a Denman brush, but I feel like Denman brushes are too wide for hair my length. It's amazing, and if you are interested in this product, it will be in my Linktree in the description box down below. Let's take a moment to clap up my hair growth. I recut my hair last month and it's already gotten so much longer. Is that not so exciting? My hair definitely does need to be trimmed. Let us proceed. You're gonna want to use a gel. I am running out of basically every gel that I own. First, go in with the Eco Styler Argon Oil. This one and the olive oil used to be my favorite. I feel like they changed the formula for both and neither of them are giving. I just have to go and get my brush real quick. My man stole it. First, I'm going to go in with my Eco Gel, and I'm just going to use it to start a mold. A lot of people do this with Nairobi foam. I don't like how Nairobi foam makes my hair feel. I always feel like whenever I use Nairobi foam, I also have to use gel on top of it because then my curls just spring up. This is actually like the ickiest part. If this was a ponytail, it would have been slick as hell. It would have been slick as hell. Why do I look like Cat Williams? After you give Cat Williams realness, it's giving bald cat method. It's really giving swimmer. This is when you're gonna decide how you want your hair to be. I personally like the no part slick look. I think it's cuter than the part on me personally because I have a really big head. I'm gonna start by bringing my hair to the front. I kind of started a little bit, but I am going to be picking the design, and I feel like I want to do little whoop-de-whoops in the front, so I'm just using this. You could also do this with an edge brush. It will probably be a lot more precise that way. I'm just gonna start by slowly doing the hairs in the front. I feel like if the front looks good, then the rest of it can manage. The front of your hair does not look good. I had to giggle. This is crazy. I actually really like when you do like a nice dramatic edge with it. Don't tell me my hair is getting too long for this. I'm gonna scream. I'm not mentally prepared to not be able to do this. I need a hairstyle to fall back on because I need to give myself a break from the wigs. Only because like, y'all, I look insane. I need to give myself a break from the wigs because I just been wearing them too much. It's good to have info pictures. So here are mine. Everything, as you can see, everything is very much, it comes to the front. This is the part where I'm messing up. So maybe if I do this one this way, yeah. Everything in life is trial and error. I really hate when I watch YouTube videos and they don't mess up at all. Like, girl, I mess up all the time. Y'all are gonna see me mess up a lot because I do mess up, and it doesn't really matter how often that you do something. You could follow the same exact routine, every single day, and I promise you, you will not get the same results. The giant edge, period. It already looks a lot better. I feel like that no space in between each section part is what's gonna do it for me. I don't really like giving my forehead the opportunity to fail me. I always like doing like a little swirly dupe thing. That one's kind of tea. That one's kind of tea. Wait a minute. Of course it's tea because I did it, period. I just keep on with that because I don't really like your edges are kind of like too disconnected from the rest of your hair. I feel like it throws the vibe off. And now I'm just doing like giant C's. Doing your hair is mostly just playing around until you find a design that works. I feel like we're going in a lot of directions now. When you're doing your hair especially, sometimes you have to mess up something you like to create something that you love. when you have a TWA, the way that your hair falls is super important because it's not long enough to cover up the mistakes. You do your hair and you have that one out of place curl, it's gonna be obvious because there's just not that much hair in the first place. Just keep trying and honestly be patient. Start taking things too seriously, you're gonna get super upset. When you're doing your hair, it's important to like not wait until last minute, especially if you know how your hair is. Like, you feel like you have disobedient hair, you feel like you have a hard time molding it. You want to be in a setting where you don't have to rush. And then when you create something that you sort of like, because I really like this, I feel like it's giving Betty Boop, you're gonna want to go in with an edge control. I'm going in with the Eden edge control, and I'm gonna mostly start going over the design first. And this is just because design is always what I want to save. I haven't even done the back of my head yet. Spent the past 10-ish minutes just trying to mold the front. The reason why I go in with an edge control is because Eco Gel specifically, it just makes my hair wave up. This has like a firmer hold, more likely to last me a few days. Super important to be very patient when you're doing this because a lot of times you're gonna kind of have to redo a little bit. Having like a general idea of what you're going for, like I said, it does help you. Be sure not to put too much gel because the last thing that you're gonna want is for those little white flakes to appear after you spent so much time molding your hair. For the rest of my hair, I basically just put a little piece, you probably can't see that, of the edge control in my palm, and I just go over it like this, and then I go in with my hard bristle brush to just try and slick it back, doing my best to avoid the front entirely. It's obviously gonna need to dry down first, and everybody has a different way of sealing their hair in place, but let me show you mine. First, we're gonna start off with Wrap It. Obviously, this is the classic, and we're just gonna bring it around town, and we're just gonna do this part until all of our hair is covered. Okay, you would think this is where you throw the bonnet on. Incorrect. You're gonna take a wig cap. I know, this sounds crazy, this sounds insane, this sounds like a waste of product. Trust me, it's not. We're gonna use both. Start from the middle and be like, oh. Again, start from the middle, and then we're gonna take a do-rag. This is just for that extra security, especially if you do your hair right before you go to sleep. We're gonna blow dry now. I just have my Kiss blow dryer. I feel like everybody and their mama has this blow dryer or Yellowbird. And I use this attachment. I got it from Target. I don't know the brand. I got this like 5 years ago. This is one of my favorite things. If you don't have an overhead dryer, this is definitely the best thing. So I just attach. So you just slide it over your blow dryer. Slap her on your head, and then you just turn on your dryer. See y'all in 40 minutes. Hear that? That means that it is done marinating. Fingers crossed. You know, as a low porosity girl, you could never be too sure. If your ears aren't burning, it means you haven't had it on long enough. With or without piercings, your ears should be in some form of pain. Oh, she's okay. Like, she's a little out of formation. I don't like that. But other than that, she does feel... She's also out of formation. Come on, ladies, let's get in formation. But it's time to do the unboxing. Back of my head definitely needs more time. It's wet. The back of my head is wet. Yeah. We're gonna go back under the dryer. Y'all, I did my makeup. Now I love my hair. This is it after 24 hours. I slept overnight. Over 24 hours, really. More like 42 hours. I did OD a bit on the gel, so there's a little bit of flaking, especially right now at the top. But other than that, I feel like she's cute. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below.